I think one of the things that is in the long run going to have an influence, living near the beach
Yeah.
was very inexpensive.
Yeah.
I mean, the house that I bought when I graduated with my doctorate in Lock Harbor, I paid $200,000 for. I lived a block off the beach.
Yeah.
That house, if I went to buy it today, is probably close to $2 million. How can you start out? And that's true of all my friends in California as well. People that lived in San Clemente, San Juan Capistrano, up in the Central Coast, they lived there for nothing.
Now,
And now you can't afford to do that.
what do you think that'll do to surfing and surf culture, do you think?
I think it's going to have a dramatic impact on surf culture because people can't afford to. It's hard enough to work and be able to surf and then have a family. There's an interesting kind of a reverse funnel that impacts surf culture. At the top of the funnel, a lot of people enter.
Yeah.
And then as life goes on, people give careers and families and responsibilities and then savings and
Yeah.
it gets tougher. I'm thinking, for example, of the I guess they're all in their 20 something, the local Grom crew.
Yeah. Yeah.
One of them 2 years ago took a job in Manhattan.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I've seen him surfing much at all in the past couple of years. Another one is in the real estate business, so he can surf a little bit. Two others started a surf school, so they're busy in the summer,
Mm-hmm.
but not in the winter.
Yeah.
And a lot of them still live with their parents.
It's interesting. Like I find I feel like surfing is going the way of skiing in that sense, where skiing has become inaccessible to most people because lift tickets at Vail cost $200 for the day. And, or even like you want to go to Hunter, forget about it. Like you can't bring a whole family to buy a lift ticket and rent skis and all the gear. And I think surfing is kind of going that way, particularly like I look at Long Beach, New York, like you got to pay almost $20 per person to get on the beach.
We were talking not too long ago about if you were a surfer or wanted to be a surfer and lived somewhere up the Parkway in New Jersey.
Yeah.
And wanted to go surf. All right, well, I don't even know what the tolls on the Parkway are, but let's arbitrarily say it's going to be $10 round trip.
Mm-hmm.
Gas, it's going to cost you $20, so now we're up to $30. Got to buy a beach badge to get on most beaches, so now that's $40. Parking in Asbury Park on a weekend can be $30 to $50 a day. It's $100 to go surf if you're lucky.
Yeah. And then you got to buy a board, you know, all the gear.
And a lot of those municipalities, there's been a lot of trouble with Deal, for example, over the last 5 years. Because since renourishment, there's a lot of good breaks there now.
Yeah.
But those homes are summer homes. They're owned by uber wealthy people. And they don't like the idea that you and I were pulling up with boards in our cars that aren't Maseratis or Range Rovers or Teslas.